What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Forever Aquatics. Today we have a unboxing of a new filter that I plan on adding to my 125 gallon. But first I want to give you guys an update on kind of my 20 gallon long. This is a quarantine tank at the moment. I wish I had multiple tanks for quarantine, but unfortunately, I really don't at the moment, which kind of sucks. It's not the best ideal situation you want for quarantining fish. You know, you kind of want to quarantine them separately, especially if you get them from different stores or different locations, because you know they may have come with different parasites. So, but for now, I am treating them all in this one tank. I have about 9 cichlids in here from all over. We have some Central American, some South American, and some African cichlids as well in this 20 long. So, and these fish all probably get, you know, maybe 6 inches to a foot maybe, or bigger. So we're going to start off with this here Oscar. I picked up a new Oscar. As you can see, he's fighting with the African cichlid there, but I did pick up a new Oscar here. Love the patterns on this guy. You can see them all on the fins, all on the anal and dorsal fins. Very, very beautiful. Can't wait till this guy puts on some size and to see those patterns a lot more. We also have that is the female from the pair I picked up. It was a iceberg fryer eye hap pair. I think it was it's a peacock and hap mix. So the male is in the display tank in the 55 gallon. I moved her in here because she was showing signs of flashing, which is rubbing pretty much the gills or the scales along the rocks or whatever to try to remove whatever parasite. So I just kind of moved her in here, but she's doing really well. Not sure what she's had. I've been kind of treating this aquarium with a mixture of things: aquarium salt, some malachite green, and then I would switch over to some Melafix as well. So it's been off and on with treating this tank. We also have our Satanoparaka Daemon in here. He's doing all right. He's still showing some signs of still a little ill. He has some type of I'm not really sure if I can zoom in and see, but he has some like lesions or like little raised bumps on him. Not really sure exactly what they are. Can't see it at the moment on them. They kind of off and on. Not really sure what they are. That's the problem with having just one tank for just a quarantine. Kind of sucks. So you can kind of treat these guys separately. But see if I can zoom in on what it is. Maybe you guys can kind of help me out, but I don't seem to see any on him right now. So maybe he's doing good. And right here on cue we have I believe this is a red empress hap. Beautiful hap. When they start to color up, as you know, the haps, you know, they take a while to color up. They kind of just look paled out, and then they start to put on some color. We also have a Jack Dempsey here. Just picked this guy up today. We also have a Nimbochromis livingstoni, another African cichlid. We have our VA Hyacinth spillum in here doing well, putting on some size. We also have our Fontosa in here, and we have our green severum in here who He's holding on. He still seems to be having, he's regained some color from the last video, but he still seems to be dealing with whatever he's dealing with. So, but a lot of these fish are doing well. You know, I don't see any regression, just progression, you know, which is a good thing. So fingers crossed that everybody in here does well, and we will be adding them to our display tanks in the garage, maybe about another week or two. Just want to make sure that these fish are look a little more healthier, you know. Want to see some of their fins start to grow back a little bit. Some of them have some nipped on fins, so I'll give it about another week or two before I transfer these guys into their display tanks and in the garage. So you don't want to miss out on that. We're going to be giving these guys a little feeding here. Haven't fed these guys since yesterday, so this will be a nice treat for them and you guys at home. So we're going to sprinkle some pellets in here, see what they do. There we go. A hungry fish is always, well, usually a healthy fish. Guys are eating good, so like I said, guys, hopefully within another week or two we can get these guys in. We can see our green severum's coming out to eat. It's a good sign. He's still, maybe I can get a good video of him in the swimming, you know, and see, so we can see how you can see he's still, you know, it just doesn't look quite right. That mark on him he had since I received him from the pet store. Not sure what that is. I don't know if it's a heater burn mark, or sure. I'm not sure what it is, honestly. But he's had it ever since I got him. So, but yeah, let's head into the garage and we're gonna be doing our unboxing of our new hang-on back filter. All right, everybody, we're back in the fish room, and all of my fish are looking healthy, looking good. See that red shoulder severum that I introduced last video, looking good. Who else did we introduce last video? Where is he? We have our chocolate cichlid, doing quite nice, getting along nice with everybody. Mr. Green Terror seems to be getting along nice with everybody so far. Even though I know, you know, before this guy gets bigger, I'm probably going to be removing these Basmati Rainbow and these Denison Barbs here, and maybe this one Rummy Nose there, and the where else? The Diamond Tetra, and yeah, probably going to remove those guys before these cichlids get bigger. I don't want to risk them being eaten by maybe my Green Terror here. So yep, we're going to be removing those guys soon, but everybody's doing good. No problems. African cichlids are doing good, nice and colored up. Well, most of them anyway. Like I said, we're going to be adding the Fontosa, the Red Empress, the Living Stone Eye. Yeah, we're going to be adding those guys back in with these guys. Hopefully they behave nicely. I always want to kind of increase the stock on these haps, because like I said, eventually this 55-gallon tank, all of those fish, these African cichlids, are going to be moving into my 125-gallon. Going to rescape it, and I might keep this just like a grow out for future cichlids. I don't know, maybe start some type of Mabuna tank or something like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. but just keep this tank for African cichlids basically. And these fish, I'm gonna do something with these guys. Probably gonna move some of these guys into the 75 gallon once I move the koi and my bluegill possibly out of here. Maybe I might add the bluegill in with the in there with these arowana and there and all those guys when it gets a little bigger. So I don't know yet, but let's get right into it. This is an unboxing of a Fluval Aqua Clear 110. It's rated for 60 to 100. Like I said, we're going to be reviewing and unboxing, just giving you guys my initial thoughts of this filter. This is, like I said, the Fluval Aqua Clear 110. It is rated for 60 to 110 gallons. Pump output is about 500 US gallons per hour. 4-stage filtration. So I actually already have one of these. It is the Fluval Aqua Clear, but it's the 50, and it's rated for 20 to 50 gallons. I currently have that one on my African cichlid tank, or at least one. And the other one is this Top Fin Pro Power filter, which don't really like those too much. But the Fluval seems to be pretty decent, you know, thus far. I haven't had any problems with it. So always make sure you don't run these things dry. That's it. That's all I want to say about that one. But we're going to be unboxing this one. We're going to be adding it to this tank here, just to give some added filtration. It currently has an FX6 on it. Yeah, so I'm going to be adding this just to give it a little extra filtration. Like I said, we're going to be adding those fish that you just saw. Well, some of them in, you know, we're going to be adding the Cinspillum, the Oscar, the Satana and the Jack Dempsey all into this aquarium. And those African cichlids are going to be going into that aquarium there. So I just want to give that some extra filtration, even though that FX6 seems to be doing pretty decent on that tank. It's really, really clean, clear. The Geophagus and the Hecali seem to be doing really well with sifting through the sand and keeping the bottom clear. So never have to really gravel back the bottom, just, taking it out and replacing water. So, but we're going to be adding some extra filtration. So we're going to unbox this thing. Sorry, doing this with one hand. Don't have tripod at the moment. Let's see how do we unbox this thing. Okay. All right. What is this? What's free? Okay, I had to see what was free. I love anything that says free. Let's see. Bear with me, everybody. I'm doing this one-handed. Oh no. Okay. All right. So that must be the lid. Got the intake tube here. We have the attachment to the intake tube, part that goes down in there. Seems to have some sort of extension possibly. And it comes with some media here. So I think this probably goes on the tip possibly of this Fluval. Something like that maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it seems pretty self-explanatory. It also comes with some more Fluval media, some biofoam, some carbon, and some biomax. So lots of media in here. The reason why I was attracted to these hang-on backs is because they're like a hybrid of a hang-on back filter and a canister filter. So, you know, you get the ease. What I feel is easy to clean in the canister. You get more kind of the more filtration, more stages of filtration. So yeah, we're gonna get this thing set up. All right, everybody, as you can see, we got the Fluval 110 on here. Like I said, it's rated for 60 to 110 gallons, and it pumps about 500 US gallons per hour. As you can see, we have decent flow. Look at the oxygenation bubbles on it. So we get some light going on here. Take this off. We got our media in there. Make sure you guys give it a good rinse, especially the carbon. Make sure you want to rinse all those particles out of there. But yeah, so far so good. Loving the flow. Real quiet, just like the other one here. But in this one, I have a Lucky Bamboo sticking out of here, and good flow rate on that one as well. But yeah, got our Fluval 110 on here, guys. So it's gonna be, pretty sure they're gonna be loving the extra filtration. I'm gonna be loving it. Keep the water cleaner for longer, but don't want to go on a ramble, guys. That is all for our unboxing and our 20-gallon update. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.